Hello all, I welcome you to episode number 50 of Walk the Stock. I'm Rupak and I represent iFinStrats. Now today happens to be a milestone for us. We are doing the 50th episode, so which means that I've been telling stocks for the past 50 days. I've been analyzing stocks for the past 50 days for all of you, and hope you've been liking the videos and the analysis what we attempt. Starting with Nifty today, the Nifty closed at about 24,300, made again an all-time high of 24,401. But now the movements are not that great, because today the Nifty just moved up by about 100 points or so and then closed on a low, but even that low is higher than the previous low. So which means that Nifty is still on an up roll, but as I've been telling for the past few days, it's time that Nifty is ready to take some kind of a rest. I think at best the Nifty may show up 24,500, I'm sorry, and then maybe it consolidates and then starts retracing for a while, and that would be the time which so-called we will call it buy on dips. So that would be the time where I would expect people to invest their money, because once it again makes a new move on the upper side of 24,500, I think it would be a very, very good time to invest on stocks, in ETFs, in funds at that point of time. So overall, Nifty stays bullish. However, the bullishness is kind of coming down a bit, so we have to be a little bit careful and watchful about our stock picks, and also if somebody is trading on Nifty, we have to be a little careful. Now coming to the stock for the day today, today I have picked up a stock from lubricants sector, and the stock is Castrol India Ltd. Now Castrol India, I found, is a very, very bullish stock on charts. The technicals are pretty strong and it's becoming stronger by the day. So I picked up Castrol due to that reason, which we'll see in a minute in the charts. Now Castrol closed at 251.25 as of today, which is about 3.32% up from the previous day. And as I said, it's on strong momentum. It's very bullish, and some of the brokers have upgraded the targets of Castrol, so to say. It has already made an all-time high earlier of 272, so it is trading very close to the all-time high. Beta of the stock sticks at about 1.27, and market capitalization stays at 24,800 crores. So without wasting any time, let's look at Castrol as to what has this chart got to offer us in the days to come. So guys, we are on the monthly chart of Castrol India, and if you can see, I have drawn out again a resistance zone. It made a last time high of about 272 rupees back in 2014, so it's a 10-year-old high, which it would be breaking if it goes past this resistance zone. So always I have said that the more the distance from the previous high to now the current high, that much bigger or that much more with momentum the breakout would happen. So we have to be watchful of this. And as I can see here, let me just plot this for you here. Again, kind of a cup pattern which is in formation, and I'm sure once this cup pattern breaks out above the highs of the stock here, previous highs, I'm sure that with a little bit of price action, the stock is going to fly into the uncharted territory, and that is where people like us, traders like us, we intend making money. So we have to keep this chart in our watch list, in our radar, and the moment it breaks this resistance zone, and after breaking the resistance zone, it does a kind of a price action, we are good to go, which means that that's the time the change in polarity will work through, and we should be able to run in and take some kind of heavy build profits on this chart. So that's what I can see on the monthly. Now let's drop this down into daily chart and see what is in store for us in daily. Is there any other thing which we should be looking at in the near term? But if you see here in the near term, if I can just show you here, this was the cup pattern it created. Let me just get this out, and this is the cup pattern which it has broken out, and now it is rushing towards the main cup pattern of 10 years all-time high, and that's where I would be very interested in this stock. I would be very interested in this stock once it does this kind of action here. At this point, I'll be very interested in picking this stock, which is the levels of 275, 280, and if the stock comes below this cup pattern here on the daily basis, somewhere here, I would completely lose interest in the stock in the interim. So very clear that the stock has to break open this 10-year-old resistance, and of course it has created a smaller rounding bottom or a cup, which it has clearly broken in the last 2 days, and it is gushing towards the all-time high of 10 years back, 2014. And if it breaks that, we are on with this stock, and we should be able to take a position and book some nice profits. Look at the volumes. The volumes are also heavily coming up in, and there is a buying pressure which up moving volumes are showcasing here. Let me open up other indicators for us to see whether all what we're talking is supportive in our price action. And there you go. Look at the RSI. RSI is already above 60, and it has taken the beauty is, if you realize, it has taken support on 60 and going up, which is another good news for RSI to be like this. Then let's also look at the on balance volume, and you, needless to say, it is traversing about 50-day moving average, and it is showcasing like a rocket move. So there's a huge amount of cumulative volume with buying pressures building up for Castrol India, and that's exactly getting showcased here. And that's why I wanted to just open it and show it to you with the rising price, how the buying volumes are going up. Now coming to the ADX, look at this. The blue line is above the 20 reference. The green line is also way above 20 reference, so which means the positive directional index is good. The ADX signal, the blue line, is traversing above reference 20 of this white dotted line. Another good news. So which means there is a huge amount of trend strength forming up on this stock, and that's exactly what we want. Now last but not the least, the relative volume is sitting here above the reference line, which is the broader index Nifty. So which means Castrol India is performing much better than the Nifty as an index in the past almost about 2 to 3 months, and that's what exactly it means here. So which means that all the indicators, the momentum indicator, the strength indicator, the volume indicator, everything is supportive of a good move in Castrol. All we need to do is just wait a while for it to make this kind of a price action, and there you go. We should be able to complete our analysis by taking a position right at about 275, 280. And I don't want to tell you at this point of time that on monthly basis or on daily basis what should be a target. looks to be good, but I would want you to do the range calculation and figure out the target yourselves. Again, I'm not SEBI registered yet, and I would want you guys to do your own analysis, do your own homework, talk to your financial advisor before taking any kind of position in this stock or on any of the previous stocks. And I think if you like my analysis here for Castrol India today, please do share, like, and subscribe us. We're doing absolutely whatever is possible to go ahead and showcase to you these kind of interesting analysis. And if you like it, please for heaven's sake, subscribe us. So I'll catch up with you again tomorrow, last day of the week I guess, tomorrow, with yet another stock. For today, goodbye, good day, and we'll catch up again tomorrow. Bye bye.